GTV. Right now, we're going to be talking about Gillie the Kid and Wiz Khalifa. Right now, we are witnessing Gillie the Kid saying things like Wiz need to go put on some clothes or whatever you want to say. Okay. Then we got Wiz Khalifa on the other hand doing this thing, working out, eating healthy. Obviously, you can see him working out, doing this thing. I don't see nothing wrong with that, right? Gillie the Kid feels like Wiz Khalifa, he felt like he told a joke, right? But we all know jokes can be indirect. My whole thing about this is that when Gillie the Kid says something about him need to put on some clothes because you can see his whatever, I don't even know why he was looking so close to be checking out his ball sack anyways. First off, I mean, when I seen Wiz Khalifa on his profile, I wasn't even looking at his ball sack or nothing like that. I was just looking at like, dang, what he was saying was, what he was saying and what he was actually doing, which was working out. I wasn't checking nothing below the waist. Now, dude was checking below the waist. I have no clue, you know. But my whole thing about this is I personally feel like it was hating just because of the fact that, one, you saying that Wiz need to put on some clothes, you're going to unfollow him because you ain't want to look at no balls action, but you wasn't looking at him actually working out. You know what I mean? Or changing his life to be better, or the fact that he's not drinking and drinking water. You just looked at whatever you can find and just tried to basically insult him. You know what I mean? And then my whole thing was that he said something about bullying. Wiz Khalifa says things about bullying, how certain people be smart and then the bulliers will make them look dumb, right? But my whole thing was that Gillie the Kid said in his own words, man, back in the day, I would have smacked and did this and that. Back in the day, if you would have smacked somebody, if they would have said that, then technically you would have been a bully back in the day. And Gillie the Kid said if they was in the same room, he wouldn't have said that. But in my personal opinion, if they was to get into a ring, like inside of a fight, I personally think that Wiz Khalifa will win. You know what I mean? Like if it was hand to hand and they went into a ring, because obviously you can tell that this man been in the ring multiple times. You see it on his thing. So if you really wanted to go fight one on one with Wiz, then he could have just easily said, "Hey, let's go ahead and fight one on one," and then just let it happen. To me personally, I feel like Gillie Kid did try to insult him, and if he was trying to assault, I mean that's cool, but you can't get mad about it. And then he said that Wiz Khalifa got his Instagram blocked. I mean, personally, I don't believe that he got his Instagram blocked for that. It could have been his fans that attacked Gillie the Kid. You never know. It could have, you know what I mean? And he's stating that, oh, his team, Wiz Khalifa's team, called him and hit him up and said they should do this and that, but there was never any record or text messages, phone call history, anything like that for us to say or give evidence that his team actually did that. It was just he say, she say. What we do know is what Wiz said and Gillie the Kid said, and what makes sense to me is that Wiz was right. Gillie Kid was trying to bully, but you cannot bully someone if they can. Well, you can bully someone on the internet. It's different because in person, you'll physically bully them, this and that. But I really don't think that will happen. I don't think that Gillie can physically whoop Wiz Khalifa ass. I think that Wiz Khalifa can whoop Gillie the Kid's ass hand to hand, straight up. Anything other than that, anybody can win a gunfight, knife fight, stick fight. It don't matter. A bite fight. But when it comes to hand, we got something else to talk about there. So with that being said, watch out for bullying. When you know it's the truth, it's the truth. When you know it's a joke, it's a joke. A joke is like telling an actual joke without a personal insult. Like when you're insulting someone, you know what I mean? But I mean, it could be taken as a joke, right? It could be taken as a hard joke. So I'm not gonna even say that Gillie Kid is wrong. You know what I mean? he could been right. Like, hey, damn, he need to go put on some drawers. Maybe he felt like that he need to go put on some drawers. He didn't want to look at his ball sack or nothing like that. You know, that's probably what he look at on the man when he first look at him. Make sure they cover it up. That's why he did that. At the end of the day, so
Sus, bro. He sus.
yeah, you can say he sus. Yeah, because I didn't just drop down and look at his ball sack when I first seen the video. I just looked at what he was saying and just him overall. I didn't look at no ball, no ass, nothing.
He
So
mad because Wiz Khalifa living his best life while he miserable, concerned about another dude's penis in his drawers.
yeah, like he was really concerned about that. That caused concern for me. Like, oh, you concerned literally about his sack. You didn't say anything else. All you was worried about was his sack. That's it. That's crazy. So that means again, at the end of the day, that Wiz must have looked it good. You know, overall, like he must have been saying that. Oh, dang, Wiz out here looking good right now, man. I think that's what he really wanted to say. It's but he made a joke out of it. Like he was joking on how good he looked it. You know what I mean? Because when you grow up in the hood, whatever, like he said back in the day, he would have smacked him, and now it seems like he's still technically attacking by jokes. You know what I mean? Because jokes should be taken seriously. It shouldn't be taken like, oh no, they just playing. No, jokes is taken very seriously, but you can react to it certain whatever way you want to. Wiz Khalifa didn't react to it in a negative way. He reacted to it in a sarcastic, smart way. So for Gillie the Kid to even get upset about what Wiz did, it means that Gillie the Kid was actually mad because Wiz took it and just said, "Hey man, bullying this and that, whoop de whoop." And this, what I do with bullying, he continued to do his own thing. So if he didn't feel like Wiz felt any type of way, he wouldn't even reacted like that. Like, oh man, fuck Wiz, or this and that. Like, whoa, hold on, why you saying fuck Wiz for all that shit? Like, he never said your name. Gillie the Kid had his Wiz Khalifa balls in his mouth. You know what I mean? Wiz didn't say nothing about dude. I don't think he said his name. He ain't say Gillie the Kid nothing. He just said what he said. So with that being said, man, don't get bullied. Stay strong, and just live
Live
your
your
best
best
life.
life.
And don't worry about the haters. Keep on being strong. It's gonna always be haters out here. Everybody gonna say this and that, make you mad no matter what. Keep doing you. Live your best life to the fullest. Stay strong. And I am out. This is NTG TV. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, comment down below. Let me know what y'all all think. And I'm out. Peace.